Hi everybody!
Hey everyone!
And welcome to another great episode of Chateau Life. What? Hi everybody!
Everyone.
Welcome to another great episode of Chateau Life. Hope everybody is doing super fine today.
Yes, and Chateau Life is actually coming to you from our chateau. We had a little break, a working holiday, should I say, and went down to see Anna and Ed at Le Gros. We needed to not only take a small break from here for the new year, but also some chateau owners getting together to talk about what may or may not lie ahead for this year, as it hasn't started as well as everyone had kind of hoped, but it will do. I'm sure once spring arrives, it's going to. What can I say? We're back. We working on the house.
We are back. And we're back working on the room and we are almost finished. Let's roll.
Yeah, almost finished. So let's show you where we got to and the last bits and pieces on that room.
Yes, roll the camera. So we're now back in the room. The walls are nice and clean and much lighter. And that project is finished. There's Billy. Billy is now gonna get on with the rest of the fireplace, the granite part up here. And I'm gonna try and beautify it. Billy, what are you gonna be using?
I have tried in a small patch, a proper granite cleaner. Unfortunately for this, it's more of a regular cleaner rather than something to get rid of years of stuff. And I've tried a trick that I found on the internet. I've done one layer started. I'm going to continue to see if that's any good.
So here is the wall close up. It's lovely light, no sign of dust. It's beautiful. And we had some big stains right here, which has gone lighter. And we also had like a huge, well, it's still there, water stain, but it's a lot less prominent than before. So I'm really, really pleased with that. That has made a difference. But I plan to have like a picture on the wall, so it's gonna be less visible anyways. And that wall is beautiful also. It did have a huge red fabric, which is why that area is darker, because it preserved the colors, whereas the rest of it was bleached. But overall, nice and clean fabric.
Hopefully, you can see the difference between the left pillar and the right, which is just using a bit of granite cleaner. Fortunately, up here is going to be a little bit more of a struggle. And so will the bottom. But you can start to see some difference. So it's still drying. It's wipe on and leave. But all this down this side, all the way down here, is quite a bit lighter, apart from here it's still drying, than the other side. And now, actually, you can probably see just how light this is compared to over there. Let's see the other side. Here we go. It's not a huge difference, but it's a little bit darker. So, right. Let's get it all done and then get the top done. Okay, wonderful viewers. You know jobs that you start and you wish you never had? That's this for me. But I'm just gonna, can you see the differences? Here we go. You see that little line I've done in there? That's a little wire brush, a little gentle wire brush on a drill on a slow speed. So that's what we're now doing to get rid of the stubborn, ingrained stuff, and a couple more gentle runs with the proper cleaner up here.
We tried various different chemicals, and we've been looking on stonemason forums, believe it or not, just to make sure that whatever we do either doesn't damage anything, or we can make sure we can get the best effect afterwards, because we don't want to be doing anything that can damage. Unfortunately, no matter what, because of the way this has been treated before, we're going to end up having to polish this up a little bit to get this beautiful shine you can see over on these edges back. Because we're going to have to do that, and the chemicals just won't get through the grit and the soot in other places, it's a gentle wire brush on a drill in these places, and it's really having the right effect on the soot in the really heavy soot areas. So I think I finally found the solution to get this cleaned right up, so I'm just going to carry on. I think you can probably see the effect is quite quick. And the other thing with that is because this is small and thin and the drill's quite long, I can get it as far in as possible without touching the tiles, which is a real help. So I'm going to say I'm going to get on with this, it's going to take a while, but actually, I don't know, it's going to take that long, which is always a good thing. So I'm still going to get on with it.
Hi everybody, I'm out in front of the chateau and it's absolutely freezing. Everything has frozen. You can see parts of the grass, they're frosty. And incredibly, the moat has frozen too. Only a slight layer, so not too much. The ducks are still able to swim and be out and about. But it's quite beautiful and magical. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So here it is. Let's have a look at the grass area. The front of the garden. These are my lovely elephant's ears that produce lovely pink flowers, and they all flopped out of the frost, but they always do this and then they just perk up. So they are evergreen, which is nice, and the grass is all frozen. It's so magical. Okay, the bit that you all just want to see is the frozen moat. Oh, look at that. Let's get a closer look. Even inside the boat is frozen. But it's so beautiful, the design of how it just froze. It's just long strokes of ice. Solidified, it's gorgeous. This bush is flowering. It's brilliant. Look at those beautiful, vibrant pink flowers all over. It's gorgeous. Yes.
this out. Frozen moat. Isn't it pretty? There's our old kitchen. Our bridge to get in. All frozen. Look at this. So it's pretty cold for here. It's about -3. Some of you guys watching in other places, that's not cold at all.
So this is a tapestry that's got a picture of a chateau. It's only half of it, so it's folded up. I don't want to place it on this dirty floor. But now that the walls are clean, I can finally start to hang these beauties up and decorate the walls. And afterwards, when that's all complete, we'll do the floor. We'll start cleaning on the floor as the last thing.
How long has that been waiting to go up, do you think? Because I remember when I bought that for you.
When did you buy it? You bought it for my birthday, I think.
It was a birthday or Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. I begged him to buy this beautiful picture, which you'll see. Right now you can't see, but it's a chateau. It's a beautiful, wonderful chateau. I don't know where it's from, but it's a nice chateau. So yeah, 2 years ago, in the making, it was always meant to be on these walls, because I think it kind of matches and it's nice. But yeah, it's finally coming true. Our dreams are coming true.
Don't want to make myself look worse, but I think it might be 4 years that we've had that to put up.
Perhaps. Anyways, my arms are hurting. Can we get on?
Cool. I'll get some wood to do it too.
Yeah, so what I plan to do is Phil's going to get me wood. I plan to put a plank of wood here and then use my staple gun to staple the fabric over onto that piece of wood. And then that piece of wood is going to go up and hang up the beautiful tapestry.
Super. Right, let's get to it.
Yeah. So here's a close-up of the tapestry. It is like chenille velvety feel fabric on the lighter sandy parts, and the darker parts are this beautiful shimmery, it's like a brown with like golden brown. It's really shimmery, it's gorgeous. So yeah, that's something that the camera doesn't pick up well, but I just wanted to show you a close-up of that. It's stunning. Philly just kicked over a bucket full of water, and as you can see, we mentioned about that slant on the floor, and the water is all draining to one side to the hole that we have here in the floor. That used to be obviously the historic kitchen. It's just trying to head over. The hole is somewhere there. Okay, Philly, please go and wipe that up. So I am now going to be working on my running track, which is going to be acting as a table. Now Phil has gone and got me a piece of wood and cut it to the width of this fabric. And what I plan to do on this table is to put the fabric over, fold it, and then staple it along. So that will keep it nice and straight, the picture, and then hang it up on the wall. So I plan to use my staple gun and my little compressor that I use for mainly upholstery. What do you think, Lightning? What do you think of this idea? Is this gonna work? Huh? Not impressed? No? Or are you saying get on with it? I think he's saying get on with it. Okay then, let's begin. Okay, so I'm just going along and folding over and stapling the fabric on. I will reveal what that beautiful tapestry picture chateau looks like. I can reveal now, it's gorgeous. I knew there was a good reason why I bought the treadmill.
I'm going to say a workbench would have been cheaper and easier to manoeuvre.
That's true.
At least it's finally getting some use.
It is getting more use. So we've gone and added some nail with round section for picture hanging. And then we're using a picture hanging wire. And then we're going to attach the other end to the nails that are sticking out from a previous cloth that hung there. So that's going to be Philly's job.
I'm just attaching the picture wire from the picture hoops that we put into the wood underneath to nails that were already up here secured properly before. So I've got one all secured at the right sort of distance. Got to try and level it up and then I can reveal it. Or fall off this, I'm not sure which is going to happen first.
So Philly, are you ready to step away and reveal?
I'm just double checking.
Although you can kind of see how awesome that picture is. Okay, Philly, take it away now. I'm so happy about this. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Like I say, I don't really know what chateau this is about. And I'm not really where it says, I guess villa of some sort and whatever the year, but we're just gonna let it hang and see if it'll iron out itself, or we might need to put another piece of wood here just to add the weight.
I don't know if anyone at home can see these shimmery colours.
I think just about with the light.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
If you move the fabric.
I knew this would suit this place, or this room anyway. I love it. I love these colours. Why can't our place look like this?
With some work, it will. With some time, well, we're working towards it. Although I do love these pillars. They are just great. Look at that. Can you just imagine? And that top is gorgeous.
Do you know,
I presume this is like Italian, or I guess that would be Roman style architecture, wouldn't it be? Let me just get a little close zoom up. So I presume this is, I guess, if you were looking at this picture and the chateau was real, this part would be like the gates, the top of the gates. And I presume, obviously, let's say the gates were missing out of this picture here. And I just love these corner swirls as well. Very nice, going all along up the fabric. And these tiles are quite like realistic looking from far away. You know, you really get a sense of the picture. So I guess it says Villa Ludovica, if that's correct.
That.
Oh, Phil's Googling, excellent. And that would be 10, what's that, 9? I don't know, I'm not good at Romans, but I'm okay. But anyways, and then I love the swirls at the top of the roof. I'm sure there's a name for it in English when there's a middle part. And look, there's like the Roman statues on each corner of the chateau, as well as actually the middle. I've just missed that. Right there she is. So yeah, it's a beautiful piece. And we got it obviously whilst we were already here, only 2 years ago, so it's gorgeous. One picture done, 2 more to go. Next one, Philly, please.
Yeah.
Oh, you like this one.
Sorry?
I'm talking to the people who are watching the YouTube. They'll love this one.
Meh.
Don't you, meh? I really love this one, guys. It's a scene from a chateau. It's like the lounge section. It's really nice, inspires me. Plus I like looking at all the design of the chateau inside. So as I mentioned, it's like a chateau theme inside a living room. Everybody seems to be having a great time. There's some music being played here. There's probably games, ladies playing games maybe. And here is the gents chatting up the ladies, probably. But I just love the design here on the walls as well. So I'm taking some notes. I really love this mirror. I love everything about this picture, and I'm just taking it all in and getting some ideas and inspiration. But I've not seen this sort of embroidered picture theme before. So it's not a common repro, but it's lovely. The frame itself is very huge, and it's wood, obviously, with beautiful carvings. And as you can see, there's some gilding or gold paint on here. I do think it needs some Angelina touch and a bit of more gilding enhancement. But otherwise, it's absolutely beautiful. Number 2, chateau picture. On to third picture reveal.
Like a deer in the headlights. What's this doing? Oh.
Okay, it's always dark to film in this room, but that's the picture where it's at, just next to the fireplace there that Philly's working on. And I just wanted to show you these lights that we have here with beautiful lion. They are probably bronze or something. I think it's very suiting, and this room will just get more and more beautiful. Okay, picture number 3 next. This little beauty with the golden surround frame. We have a watermill outbuilding here, a fountain, a beautiful setting, very romantic. Some kids playing with animals, actually lots of kids. Some cherubs, it's very, very romantic. I do love this one. Again, this is a tapestry, and just to give you a comparison size, there is the other one. So that's about 1/2 meter by almost 2 meters, I think. And this one is about 1 meter and a bit by 2 across. So very big, very long. So this is the wall where we had lots of stains on. You can still see a little bit that wouldn't come out from the water damage, but it's looking barely noticeable with all the pictures here, and there'll be other things that really take the eye away. It's starting to be a really beautiful room.
So it's had a final wipe down, get rid of dust, all the rest of it. And I think it's looking quite good. Just gotta wait for it to dry to be able to deal with the metal paint, seal the tiles, that sort of thing. While I'm doing that, Angie's working on the frames. Hello.
Yeah, I decided to add some golden wax onto external and sort of mid piece, and I'm gonna leave this major wood piece as it is. And so all I'm doing is just kind of enhancing, but I am using a different type of wax. And the only way to describe it is like, it's like sheer golden coming through the wax, and it's beeswax, so it's good for the wood, and obviously protects it away from dust and elements. So yeah, it's looking good, and it's a good progress, so I'm happy.
Super. And other than that, we've done everything that we need to do. The last really thing, apart from me and the fireplace, is the floor, but we're literally just doing everything we can so we can get rid of the tower scaffolding, all the rest of it, and then just do the floor. Isn't that right?
Yeah, so no more dirt falls onto the floor and gets ingrained. So yeah, we're almost there.
Home stretch, as they say, I think.
I'm pretty much keeping Phil company here by doing this.
Right, well, I get to not keep you company for a minute because I've got to go off and do some paperwork while that's drying. All right?
Bye.
Bye. So here we go, guys. I've just, yesterday I think, I've done the metal surrounds in the black paint. Cleared all the rust off and just painted all that up. Just to give it that neater look, define the edges. Now, next job is I've got to try to seal and put a bit of gloss into the brickwork, give it a bit of shine, and then hopefully, along with our cleaned granite, we're gonna finish up. So let's get the tiles done first and then have a look at the end job. What are you up to?
Okay, I am siliconing. Well, no, I'm basically all the hairline tracks in between the frame and the wall. There is a little draft, so I'm just putting, what is it, mastic acrylic, which can be painted later on, if I so wish to. So that's what I'm doing, insulating basically, which is a good idea to do now to help keep the heat in.
Show us how you're doing it.
So I just take my gun and I start to squeeze a light bead all across where I want the filler to go. And then I get one of my silicone fingers and I smooth it out like so. And then I can just go back and perfect it using one of these to remove the excess. Look how beautiful that is. I'll just do the bottom, but this is real improvement.
Well done.
Thanks.
Cool. And I was working late into the night, just painting the black metal surround, as you can see here, just to tidy up the rusty metal. And hopefully, once that's all properly dry, I'm going to sort out the tiles. In the meantime, we've got the fire going. So keep the place nice and warm. And while that's happening, just got to clear out tools, glass of the scaffolding, that sort of thing, and then move on to the floor, the final bit. Happy days. Bit of deep colour into it, which would be nice. I wonder how that'll look when it dries. Sun setting outside. It's looking a lot better.
That's exactly right. So as Philly's gonna hop along for work for a couple of days, hopefully he will be back very swiftly and we can finish up doing all my little decoration things that I want to still go into that room. If you enjoyed that video, please give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. What was your best fit? What do you think? Do you love my beautiful tapestries I found? Who became a subscriber? We hit on 19,000 rapidly. We kind of skipped the 17.
Massive thank you to all of our patrons and everyone that bought us a coffee. Small little glimmers of hope for events late in the summer.
If you'd like to become a patron, then simply head over to the link in the description. That will open the page with all the membership levels, where you can read what each tier level offers. Also, a special thanks to, if you'd like to buy us a coffee, head over to the link to buy as many coffees as you like and leave us a message. We love reading all the comments sent to us with the coffees. If you like this episode...
And lastly, just thank you to everybody for watching our videos, especially those that let the ads run and help us with the little bits of pennies that add up for the channel. And if anyone wants to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, the links are above now. Thank you so much. See you next week.